Oh, actually, no, I did. I did. I just don't know where it is. Hey everyone, so I have a try-on haul video today with all the products that I purchased from CVS with couponing. Couponing is not something new, but I've never been like a hardcore couponer. I just don't have the patience to like print out coupons and whatnot to take to the stores. So this one right here is actually all from CVS. If you have a CVS app, all their coupons are really accessible and you just clip them to your card, which is really, really easy. I've always wondered how a lot of people get their products at CVS for like cents or like less than $1. So I was inspired by my friend Holly on Instagram. I'll link her Instagram name below because she does like couponing on beauty items on CVS, and I was inspired and I was like so curious in how to basically start with couponing. So here are just some of the facts that I know. I'm not like a hardcore couponer. I'm not the best at this, but I feel like I'm still a fledgling when it comes to couponing, but I feel like the savings that I've gotten the past few months are still pretty good. So if you don't know where to begin, I'll just tell you a few of the things that I know. So CVS has this Care Pass program where it costs you $5 a month. So it's like a membership. And with that $5 a month, you get free shipping on certain items that are Care Pass items, and you don't need to reach a certain threshold when shopping as long as that little Care Pass logo is on the item that you're buying online. So you get free shipping, and on top of that they give you $10 back to spend at the store or online, which is their Care Pass reward. So for $5 you get $10 back, and then they send you a coupon in the mail as well for 30% off your entire purchase, but it has to be in store. So if you don't know where to begin, so start with that. So basically you need to do a $5 investment to get a $10 Care Pass with a 30% coupon to use in store. So you basically just need your $5 investment and then you can begin. So a lot of the things at CVS, if you don't know, you spend, if you buy 2 of the same items, you get a certain amount of extra bucks. So that's basically what I have been doing, and it requires a bit of math. And honestly, I do this only once a month. So I only do this when my Care Pass reward, my $10 rolls around. And with anything I saved from the previous month with the earnings that I did for extra bucks, I roll it over so that next month I only spend maybe like or less than $10 in general with all the beauty products that I wanted to try. For me, it's just something I do once a month because I think it's fun, and I think the savings for doing this just once a month kind of like satisfies my makeup order and the main investment that I did to begin everything was only the $5 for my $10 Care Pass. So anyways, I hope that wasn't too confusing. So $5, you get $10, your 30% off coupon, and then on the app, you get so many coupons that can be piled on top of each other. So it requires quite a bit of math, and a lot of times I only buy items that have a really good extra bucks reward. So sometimes I'm not really purchasing things that I want in general. I could, but I want to keep the cycle going with the Care Pass and the extra bucks that I got from the previous month, so I'm not spending any money at all. With that said, I'm going to show you guys my haul for the past 3 months that I have a receipt in, and then collectively, I didn't keep the receipts for the rest of everything, so I'm just going to show you a collective haul. And at the very end of the haul, if you still want to stick around, I do the little try on. So this is the look that I came out with all the products that I've hauled for this little video. So here is my receipt for what I picked up for April. So I had my $10 Care Pass, and then my 30% off purchase had $12 in extra bucks that I earned from the previous month, and then the rest were just coupons from the products that I purchased, all on the CVS app. And the total that I paid for this is $9.06. So the first thing I got is this Fit Me powder. This one is a matte and poreless, and I got it in the shade Java because I bought the bronzer from Maybelline and it's too orange. So this one looks like a really cool tone powder. So I was going to use this as a bronzer for a future video. And then I picked up the Superstay powder. I think the color is a little too dark. I got it in a golden, but I wanted to try this out since I don't have a powder foundation from Maybelline. So I was just curious. And then if you followed my favorites, I love these Revlon Color Stay Satin Inks. I got these 2 in shades Pumpkin And then in So Deep is this one, so I'll show you guys swatches for that shortly. And the last thing I picked up for the month of April is this Fast Base Concealer from Revolution, because I wanted to use this as a contour. And as far as value breakdown, the Color Stay Satin Inks were originally $10.99 each, and I paid $2 for this. And I didn't calculate this right. I wanted to pay less than the $9, but I got each one for $2. The powder was $1.62, and then $1.98 for this dude, and then another $1.98 for this one compared to what it normally is. I don't know why, but this is so messy. But this one is in So Deep, and then this one is Holy Pumpkin. And now I have 4 of these. No, now I have 5 of these shades, and I love them so much. And I got them all from couponing, because usually if you buy them not at CVS they're $10.99, and if you buy them regularly at Walmart, it'll be like $8.99. So for getting them for $2 from my little monthly couponing thing, I think that's a pretty good deal. I also forgot to mention I paid $9.06 out of pocket for this after all the coupons, and then I earned another $13 for extra bucks that I can use this month for the month of May. And then I'm gonna wait till my $10 care pass, so that'll give me $23 to work with for this month's little shopping couponing trip for makeup. So this little bundle, I got this one for the month of March. I don't have the receipt for everything else, so I'm just gonna show you the actual haul for the rest of them, since I only saved these 2 receipts to show you guys. So for the month of March, I was able to get these 4 items. The Essence lip color products I got for 66 cents each, and then the Revlon satin ink I got for $1.30. For the coupon that I used for this one, I had a $5 off 20 cosmetic, my care pass reward, and I had a total about $14 worth of extra bucks that I used for this one. So I paid $3.96 before taxes, which is pretty good. I'll show you what I picked up. So I got another 2 of the Revlon Color Stay Satin Inks, because that's such a good value for $1.32. I figured why not. I got them in the shade Silky Sienna, and then this one is called Eyes on You, and I've been wearing this a ton. And then I'll show you a swatch for this one. This one is Silky Sienna. Super pretty. It's like a bright neutral berry color, and this one is Eyes on You, which is a really nice neutral everyday color, which I absolutely love. I've been wearing this a ton. And then these 2 are the Essence Stay Matte 8-Hour Lip Color, which I do love. They're a little bit more drying compared to the Revlon one, so I don't wear them a ton, but I picked them up because it says it's mask proof, so I was really intrigued, and they do dry completely matte. This one is in the shade called Duck Face, which is a light nude peach color. And then this one right here is called Let's Chill. So these are the swatches for those lip colors. So for my March purchase, I actually spent $3.96 out of pocket, but I gained $15 in extra bucks that I did use for my April purchase. So I had $25 worth of extra bucks for April. That's why it was a pretty big haul. So this little bundle was for the month of February, so we're working backwards. So this is the last receipt that I found. For the rest of them, I'm just going to show you the haul because I don't have the receipts anymore. I just saved these ones. So for these ones, I paid a total of $6.27, which should have been more, but the cashier made a mistake and didn't apply my 30% off little monthly coupon. And so I just didn't bother. I didn't want to have to go back and for her to re-ring me. So for February, I picked up this Joa eyeshadow palette that I have swatches on my Instagram already, super pigmented, and if they have good extra bucks next time, I'm gonna pick up the other palettes, which are really, really pigmented. This one's originally $11.99 and I paid $2.66. Super pretty. If you love neutrals, this is a really pretty neutral palette. So here are the swatches for the eyeshadows. Super pretty. The mattes are so soft and creamy. And then I picked up another lifter gloss, and I got this one for $1.99 with the coupons. And this one is in the shade Sand, which I think is just going to be pretty neutral, but it has shimmers on it. And the last thing I picked up in this bundle is this Maybelline Ultimate lip color, and then this one is in more truffle. I love these things because it has that little clicky thingamajigger. I already have one shade of this one and I love it because it's super pigmented. And then so this one right here is called More Truffle. Paid $6.27 for this one, and it would have been less, but the cashier made a mistake and I didn't want to do it. But I earned another $12 in extra bucks that I used for the purchases that I made in March. So I started doing this last year, so this is just a collective of the things that I purchased. So I'll just breeze through this. So I'll show you what the rest of the products are in here so I can put it on my face for the try on. But I know I paid less than $2 for each of them. I don't have the saved receipt again, so I'll just show you what's in here. So the first thing I got, I honestly even forgot that I picked this up, but it's the LA Pro Color Mixing Foundation Pigment in white. And then I picked up a Maybelline eyeshadow. I think it was a filler because I needed to reach a certain amount for a Maybelline reward. So this one is Nude Glow, super pretty. I have several of these. And then I picked up another Fit Me blush. This one is in Wine, super pretty. These Fit Me blushes are pretty sheer though, so I tend to purchase the ones that are darkest in the collection. And then I picked up two CoverGirl powders. I already have one that I'm using currently in my collection as an all over face powder, but I picked up one that's darker. So this one is in medium, and then this one is in rich for a bronzer. So I picked up medium mainly because I wanted to use it for summer, and I love the Clean Fresh powders, and you can get it at CVS, really affordable if you do the little couponing. I know I paid less than $2 for that as well. And then I have a few Wet n Wild products. Wet n Wild products are really easy to get extra bucks rewards on CVS because they're really inexpensive. So I purchased more of their brow pencils as a backup, and then I picked up an eyeshadow palette from Maybelline. I honestly forgot that I even picked this up, but this one is in Soda Pop, so maybe I'll use that for my little try on, we'll see. And I picked up a backup of my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. This is my ultimate favorite mascara from Maybelline right now. Thing too, when I do my little couponing, if I can't find anything new that I want, I usually just buy backups of the stuff that I already love. So this one is an example of that. And then this one from CoverGirl, which is the Exhibitionist, which I do love. So these are my backups. I picked up two blushes from Almay. These are super pretty. I have 3 of these now, so let me pick up the other one. These ones were just the more recent ones that I got because I think they had like a really good coupon. So I know I paid a little less than $1 for each of them. So let me swatch these one real quick. So I took off the sticker for the other two, so I'm not sure of the shade because it comes, this name is only right here and it's not in the back, which is kind of annoying. But these are the swatches. I know this one is Wild Berry, this one's the peach one, and then this one is the nude. The last few items in here are just a mishmash of like brow products and eyeliners and backups. And then I forgot that I actually picked this up during couponing, but I know I got this for a really good price for like less than $2, I think. And this is normally, I believe, $14.99 at CVS. So if you're curious about the colors, these are super pretty. I have the pink one that has the neutral shades, so I wanted to get this one. And looking up the rest of pile, I guess I like picking up the brow products. So I got 2, one from CoverGirl, one from LA Girl, and then a brow sculpt from Maybelline, and then an eyeliner from CoverGirl, but I feel like I've already tried this before, so we shall see. And then this one from Almay, which is their thin brow gel. I have the dark shade on this already that I use, but it's really messy on my brows, so I figured I'd try the clear version to see if it's any good. I like that the wand is super thin, that's why I like this one. And then I picked up 2 of the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadows. I believe these were on clearance, and then you still earned like $7 in extra bucks, which was a really good. So this is the first shade, and this one is called Golden Crown. Super pretty, and here is the swatch on that one. This other one is called Zinc About You, which is kind of like a purpley color. So it's a cool tone color, so super pretty. So that is pretty much it for my collective drugstore haul. Now let's move on to the try on, and I get to put these away now finally, since I've just been keeping it in a bag because I keep telling myself that I'm gonna do this haul, but it's finally here. Here's my little couponing little bundles. So I don't have a liquid foundation in my little bundle right here, and to prep my face I only have a moisturizer on, so I'm gonna use this one right here, which is the Maybelline Super Stay Powder Foundation, full coverage powder foundation. I have this in the shade Golden, so we shall see how it is. It's gonna be a first impressions. I'm just using this really fluffy brush that I got from Walmart. I love these brushes from Walmart. They're like one of my favorites. They're literally so soft. I don't know how to explain it. A lot of synthetic brushes are soft, but these are like next level fluffy bunny goodness. So here's what the coverage is looking like. It's pretty nice, and the color match, I thought it was going to be too yellow for me, but it's pretty good. So for concealer, since I don't have a recent concealer that I picked up from my little couponing adventures, I'm just going to use one that I currently own that's drugstore as well. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. This in the shade Latte, because I picked up quite a few of these when my local Bed Bath & Beyond was getting rid of all their drugstore products, so everything was 75% off. And if you're familiar with BB, they have kind of like a Harmons inside, and on top of the 75% off sale that they had, you're still able to use the store coupons, which was so interesting. So I got a whole bunch of drugstore products. I think this was sometime last year. As far as this concealer goes, I know some people say that this is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape is drying, but this is even more drying. Like, I found this one to be super drying. That's why it's not like my favorite, but it does provide you with really good coverage, and it really depends on your skin type. But this concealer I find really, really drying. So for bronzer, I have two options right here. Either I do the Clean Fresh powder, but I did purchase this one. They have a, I was actually really surprised to see Makeup Revolution inside the CVS. I was like so excited. I don't know how new it is inside the CVS, but I was super excited when I found that they are in CVS. It's not a whole lot of the range of their products in, but it's only a select few, but still they're still in CVS. So this product basically is just a little, you basically just twist it and the product comes out. So the shade of this product is C14. And I think this was like the third to the darkest. I'm just gonna dot it. So I'm hoping, I don't know how well this concealer dries, so I'm hoping it's not dry yet, because that would be really funny. Just have this concealer brush. Okay. May have put more dots than I needed because this stuff is really pigmented. But it blended really well though. I mean, there's probably traceless already. And then for my nose, since I didn't use the powder, I'm just going to use the Fit Me powder in Java, which is this shade. Hopefully it's not, look at that, super pigmented. Super pigmented, look at that. Oops. For the most part, I think the concealer blended so well, if you can see that. I don't think I'm gonna put another product on top of it. I'm just gonna let it be to see how the pigment will last. And then I'm just gonna move on to blush. Let's see, I have 3 blushes to choose from, actually 4. I have the Fit Me blush, which is this one in Wine. I don't really have a look in mind, so I'm just going to wing it. I think I'm gonna wear the peachy one, and then we're gonna try to do a bright look for the rest of my eyes. So for my brows today, I have 4 other options that I can use. I have CoverGirl, LA Girl, and then the Wet n Wild ones. But I know I love the Wet n Wild ones, but I haven't tried the CoverGirl one, so I'm gonna use this one. This is in the color Rich Brown. So this one feels more waxy compared to other drugstore brow pencils that tend to be a little bit more dry. So this one is different, which is pretty interesting. So to set my eyebrows, I did pick up the clear version of the Almay Brow Gel, and they look like this. And what I like about this is that it has a really thin brush, like super thin. But the dark one, I don't really know how to use it very well because it tends to get really messy on my brows. That's why I picked up the clear one. As far as first impressions, I'm liking it. It's not the formula. If you're familiar with the NYX Brow Glue, that formula is very gummy. This one is just definitely traditional gel. It just has a little bit of wet feeling to it. I don't have an eye primer in this pile, so I'm just going to use my Milani eye primer that I have since it is drugstore. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes to choose from for this look. I have this one, which is the Joa, the Maybelline Soda Pop, or the big one from LA Girl. So I think I'm going to go with the LA Girl product since I haven't used this, and I feel like I have a little bit more options with this guy. So for today's look, I think I'm just going to go very basic. For this eyeshadow palette, you have a really good amount of like color in here. You got greens, blues, and then the oranges. And I think I'm wearing, I really want to do yellow, but I think I'm going to do orange for today. So first I'm just going to take the cream color and then basically just set my eye primer. So I'm going to take the warmer matte brown and then just apply that on the crease. I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm just going to whip this look pretty quickly. Using a smaller blending brush, I'm just going to take the matte brown color that's cooler tone next to the warm brown, and I'm just going to apply that just a little bit above the crease since I do have hooded lids. Now I'm just going to take the gold color and I'm just going to apply that on my inner corner. And then I'm going to take that peachy pink color and apply that all over the lid. If you haven't tried any of the LA Color shadows, they're so pigmented, look at that. And then on the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go for the green color. I'm just gonna smudge this on the lower lash line. And then to deepen the look, I'm just going to take the darkest brown in this palette and just make sure to tap off any excess and just apply that on the outer corner. And then to clean up the look a little bit, I'm just gonna take the first color, the blending color, which is the warm matte brown, and I'm just going to apply that all over the crease to just blend everything together. So to line my eyes, I'm going to use this CoverGirl liner. This is the Perfect Point Plus liquid eyeliner. So this one has a felt tip, and I normally don't like felt tips. I favor brush tip more, but this one is a very blendable felt tip, so we'll see how this one goes. Formula of this is really matte and really pigmented. I like it. I think lining my eyes was really easy. I have mascaras in here, but they are my backups, and I'm pretty much on the last leg of my Sky High mascara. I think this is my 3rd month using this. I'm just gonna use that. There's still so much product inside this tube that I know there's the 3-month rule. But it hasn't really dried up, and the formula is still really good, and it hasn't flaked off on me, so I'll use this for this last week, and then I'll open a new mascara next. So that pretty much concludes the eye look, and then for my lips, I have several options in here, but I think I'm going for a matte lip, which I'm going to use this one right here, which is a darker. This one is called More Truffle. I have the other one in this one, which is like a warmer brown. This is darker. The other one is called More Taupe. So that pretty much concludes this look. I hope you guys found my little couponing tips helpful if you don't already know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!